Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for joining us. I post 2 to 5 times a week, and I post anything that has to do with beauty, from nails to makeup to skincare. Today we will be recreating these beauties. Nail wipes I use to clean off any brushes or anything that gets dirty during the process, and Journey to Wonderland collection by Morgan Taylor. I will be using Tammy Taylor nail glue to adhere the rhinestones to our nails. React base coat by Morgan Taylor. And Seche Vite top coat, leaving them very shiny. I ended up pulling out way too many brushes. I didn't use any of them but the rhinestone picker-upper and the cleaning brush, which is brushes 2 and 3 from left to right. I will be using my favorite base coat, which is the React base coat by Morgan Taylor. This sets an amazingly smooth base for any type of nail procedure, whether it be simply adding a design, rhinestones, or polish. It leaves them extremely smooth and great for application. As always, we need to dry them in between layers. And Journey to Wonderland is a beautiful collection. And I'm also using my Horse is a Unicorn to start out. These colors are very reminiscent of another collection that I used to use, so I was really happy to come across this set. They are gorgeous. I can't say enough good things about them. This purple color is called Not Your Average Damsel. I would love to be a nail polish namer. Wouldn't that be a fun job? As always, I altered the nails on my other hand when polishing them because I like my hands to match but not always be exact. Usually if my nails are exactly the same, it's usually just one plain color or something along those lines. All of these colors are consistently beautiful. I ended up using Caught in a Dream, which is this beautiful blue color, for my thumbnail. And I used Fit for a Fairy Tale on my toenails. I had to use them all, of course. Now, some people do not always like to use this. I use it from time to time. It is liquid latex that you put around your nails so that the product doesn't get on your nails or your skin per se, but sometimes it's just more of a hassle. On the other hand, I didn't use it at all, and my cleanup time was cut in half. Now that it's dry, which again it took extra time, I added a silver to the top. I forgot to point out this one because in truth, I ended up covering it up with another color, with the pink and the purple, to get rid of it because I really didn't like the way it looked. In an ombre look, I'm going to show you a few different ways to use the sponge. One way is applying all the colors and then kind of patting it across the nail like this. As you can see, It doesn't come out really pigmented at first, so you have to layer it up. So I'm just layering it as I go. Notice I did not reapply the silver. I apply the color that I want it to blend into at the bottom. As you can tell, I'm applying this on the blue nail, and I added the blue at the bottom. You can also add just the singular colors to touch up little areas like I do here. I wanted the bottom to come up a little bit further, so just by patting it in, it allowed it to come up. Grabbing a clean cosmetic wedge, I'm going to show you how to apply an ombre with a sponge in different ways on the other nails. Using the blue, I will be adding it to the tip of the pink nail. As you can see, it's a very stark contrast between the blue and pink, but not so much the purple and blue. This is okay. I'm doing a 3-color ombre, so I can always blend it in. I will be using the pink and purple to blend it in. The sponge absorbs a multitude of the liquid, so it cuts down your dry time. Do not think that it's going to take a massive quantity of time for these to dry, because most of the time it really doesn't, unless you're really piling on the nail polish onto your sponge. That's why I pick up new sponges, so that the liquid is absorbed a lot into the sponge and I'm able to just keep layering it on. This is just taking one color at a time and choosing exactly where I want it to go, instead of applying all the colors onto the sponge and patting it onto the nail. I'm using one color at a time and patting it carefully onto the area that I want it to be. This has to be my favorite combination, the pink and the purple. They just blended so seamlessly. But I am adding another color because I'm doing a 3 ombre today, not just a 2. Although I did consider just stopping at 2 when I saw how beautiful that blended at first. But I can add an extra pigment of the pink onto the purple nail so that it stood out more, because when adding the blue, it's going to need to stand out some. Now I added the purple in a different area, and I'm touching up the purple area on my pinky. Carefully, small pats, and using the residue to start the ombre effect with this pink nail. As you can see, it has started to blend. Going in with the purple again and patting it over. Now I take little tweezers to remove the liquid latex from around my nail. I didn't apply it really thick, so it comes off in little pieces. Like I said, I did not use it on the other hand, and it did cut down my cleanup time drastically. But I just wanted to show that using the liquid latex can be done in this situation. Some people prefer it. As always, I like to use my acetone to clean up around my nails. Now the fun part. We're going to take the Tammy Taylor nail glue and apply some rhinestones to the nail. On my ring finger, I did a few little dots, and I applied a large rhinestone, and you can't really tell in the video, I noticed, or in the pictures, but in real life, I assure you, you can tell. I actually took little square rhinestones and turned them sideways into diamonds, and that is the design that is on the ring finger. I was really trying to get them into a good camera angle here. Now we'll be adding some glue along the side to be doing a half cuticle of rhinestones, and they will be pink, purple, and the clear rhinestones. I am sorry again about the camera angle. I am still trying to get these camera angles under control with my nail videos. As you can see, they're really starting to come along. And of course, I knock over one bottle, then knock over the other. They just did not want to stand up. It is why it's always good to put the lids on all of your products, and even try to put them up after you're done so that you don't end up losing any product. I actually did not lose any product, luckily. Now, I'm starting on my middle finger with clear rhinestones. I'm doing the very tip of the nail and using my rhinestone picker-upper. Like I have said in other videos, try to grab one of these jokers because they are really amazing at picking up rhinestones. It really saves your tongue from getting glue. And the way I say that is because I always used to use an orange wood stick and tap it to my tongue and it would pick up my rhinestones. Now that sounds kind of weird to people who are not nail techs, but it works, trust me. And that's why I'm glad I found the rhinestone picker-upper, because I can't tell you how many times I got glue on my tongue. As you can see, the middle finger has its rhinestones on it, which I really love this look. It really frames the length and point of the nail. I really love how this look is going along, and in the finished version I added 3 rhinestones at the cuticle of the pinky and also 3 rhinestones in the middle bottom of the thumbnail. I actually accidentally clipped that application out because it really did not come out really well, as in the camera views, and I'm sorry about that. The finished product. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe below. Have a wonderful day. XOXO.